first, let me make sure audio and everything like that is working.
You're right.
Hope everybody's having a good Thursday night. And thank y'all for joining this week, for those who are logging in and about to join us. Let's see here. Click on this, Miss Olivia. Tell everybody, hey Olivia.
Hey. Sorry if I haven't been on it in a while.
Let's see. Volume, we're good. Yep, volume's on, volume's working. Okay. Alrighty. Well, looks like we're good to start talking, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, just a couple little things before we get started. Those of you that already know, I've been trying to help sell some thrown bamboo. If you haven't got a chance to go check them out yet, go on their website, Thrown Bamboo. Should be a link up on the video, and go check them out and try it. It's some good stuff, man. Make sure to use my code CSRA10, and also Scout Tech has got a deal this whole month of June, where if you buy one cell camera, you get two free. 2 cameras for free. You can't beat that. So definitely go check them out as well. And same thing with them guys as well. CSRA10 at checkout, and make sure to use that so they can keep track. And then what else? Do I got any other announcements that you can think of? You heard me talk about? No. No, it's okay. I think we're good to go then. Let me see, we can get Ashley on here. If this thing wouldn't get off the screen right here, I could get her on here. It says...
It's a sheep? It's usually a boy.
Yeah. Ashley, I'm waiting to see Ashley get on here. Right now, I just see Mr. Lee with Shift Worker Lures and Jeff Allen. Shift Worker Lures. Here's Ashley right here. Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm tired. They have been whooping me at work all week.
They've been whooping you today at work?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's good to have you on here finally. Let me see if I wanted to look at, I'm trying to look at our faces and all that, make sure we're on our cameras good. Yeah, move yours, get your face, at least on my end anyways. I can only see like your nose down.
Hold on. Let me see.
I don't know if everybody else can see better, but I just was letting you know.
I was fixing to say, is that better? Because I got my whole big old head in my screen.
There we go. I can see a lot better now. That's awesome. I love that. So anyway, so usually I start out by saying, just kind of letting everybody introduce themselves if you want to do that.
Okie dokie. That's fine. I'm Ashley. Hi, y'all. I live in Thompson, Georgia. I've been here for a majority of my life. I just enjoy anything outdoors, but I'm more of a fisherman than anything. Live out here close to the lake, so I spend 2-3 days a week at the lake if I'm not at work. So
yeah, I gotcha. That would explain all the lake time then, huh? Living up there in Thompson already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. How often do you get a chance to go out there to the lake?
I usually fish 2 or 3 days a week at least.
I gotcha. That's not bad at all. That's awesome. Fishing like that too in one body of water really gives you a chance to learn in a body of water a lot too, especially if you get it, fish all the seasons as well.
Yeah, it helps. I mean, Clark's Hill is probably one of the hardest lakes I've ever fished in my entire life, though. It changes by the hour.
Yeah, I got that wrote down on my little notes right here. Yeah, I got wrote down hardest lake to fish because I remember seeing when me and Lee was talking about it, and I seen you made a comment about it, talking about how hard it is. So for those who are wondering what we're talking about, like what makes it so difficult?
It changes by the hour. You think you have something down, and then the next you think you got a pattern in your own fish, and then out the window it goes. You got to come up with something completely different.
What's like your favorite like go to summertime technique for bass up on the hill? Especially when it gets hot, like I would say like coming up, probably more like the next month or two.
I'm a worm dragger by heart. I'm gonna get crucified for that because somebody just fussed at me about always throwing a worm. But once it gets hot like this, I want to go and fish deep offshore stuff. So I mean, I want to fish brush, rock piles, whatever I can find that's 20, 30, 40, 50 foot of water.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I know when I went with a couple of people in the summertime when it gets real hot, that's kind of like what they did. Me not knowing, knowing my stuff like y'all do. I was like wondering what we were doing, because I was thinking, why ain't we fishing near the bank where it's out in the middle of the lake? But then he's like, well, hey, we'll just watch this. And sure enough, we pulled up on a hump and we were catching some bass. So I believe it. You got to fish some deep spots in the summertime for sure. So how did you get into the outdoors? All them years ago and everything. Did you was you brought up bass fishing with like your parents or anything or?
Yeah, I was born and raised in a boat. For as long as I can remember, my dad, my mom, they brought me up here. My dad had a 18-foot Stratus when I was little, so we were up here fishing all the time. Both of my parents hunted, so I've been an outdoor child most of my life. I like to hunt, not the best at hunting because I can't sit still and I don't have the patience. But I do hunt, but I predominantly fish for the most part.
I got you. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that as well. Like you deer hunt. I could have swore I posted a picture of a deer this past year of you that you had gotten, but I couldn't remember if I was 100% sure or not. Did I?
Yeah, I killed one. I killed the biggest buck at the mistletoe quota hunt last year.
That's right. I remember seeing that now. I remember that now. It's coming back to me because it was a public buck, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's awesome. Do you get the same thrill getting a nice buck like that as you would like catching like, I don't know, a 7-pound bass in a tournament or something? Is that like the same feeling?
That's kind of hard to say. Like I said, I love fishing, but I got so excited when I killed that deer. Like I was blowing my best friend's phone up. I'm texting her. I was like, I shot one. She was like, calm down. But I get really excited about a big fish too. Yeah.
I can imagine it'd be a little different because it's kind of out of your comfort zone, because you bass fish predominantly. I'd like to imagine that you probably were a little more excited with the buck.
I was about to die. I was like, I want to get up and go look. She's like, no, you have to wait. I was like, I can see him. She's like, you have to wait.
Yeah, I know that's so true too, because you can go a little early and and they can be sitting there not fully dead or something, and they can kick you or come up and gonna get you with their horns or something.
Yeah, and then I'd have had to drag him even further than what I had to drag him to the lake.
Yeah, or that too, or you can spook them up and then they run forever on adrenaline and be a mile. So, are there a lot of like around here locally? Are there a lot of like other women in the and like bass fishing or bass fishing leagues around the area? Like, how's that look?
A small handful of us. My best friend, she fishes. Lori, she'll fish with us. She fishes in our club. She just went with me this past weekend, and we fished a ladies only tournament at Hartwell. And then there's a couple other ladies that are local, and there's a couple up towards Murray. It's not quite as many of us as they're like over in Texas and stuff. Texas is eat up with women who fish, but around here we're kind of few and far between.
I got you. Okay. So that's something we need to try and boost up then is getting some more women anglers in the bass fishing tournaments, huh?
I would love that. Yeah.
I bet you would love to see some more women that, to kind of conversate with because I'm sure a lot of that, because, I don't know, that's not like, that's not my thing, but I'm sure a lot of that goes on like before tournaments, after tournaments,
Everybody likes standing around and talking.
And talking, that's what I'm saying, and just, getting to know people. It's a close-knit family from what I've gathered. Watching bass fishing since I was a little kid is seeing how close everybody becomes as like friends and stuff. You get to see everybody's families and, just the whole 9 yards. Would you agree to that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A lot of us, like our whole club, we do a big out-of-town tournament. We all travel together. And, I mean, there's a lot of us. When I fished BFLs, a lot of us traveled together. We got houses together, all that stuff. So.
Yeah. I got you. Talk to everybody about that you got going on with the now is the group called Fish Her, or is that just a page, or talk to everybody about that?
Fish Her is one of my sponsors. She sponsored me for a couple years now. It's a women-owned company. They make guys' clothes too, so. But she makes jerseys, hats, shirts, weigh bags, backpacks. She makes just about anything you could think of for fishing. And she lives up at Lake Erie.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm
super nice lady. She's super nice lady.
That's some big water up there.
Oh, yeah. She's invited me to fish a couple times. I'm going to have to take her up on it, go up there and catch me one of them big old jumbo smallmouth.
Smallmouth, yeah, that's what I was just thinking of, was like those. Oh, my gosh, they get huge up there.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching, that's some of the bass fishing that I kind of like to watch is whenever I watch, oh, gosh, what's that guy's name? I can see his face, but I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, he likes fishing up that way a lot, catching some big smallmouth. But it's definitely fun to watch. Stiff work lures. Who caught those bass that are on the wall behind you? My uncle Gary Anderson. He probably told you to ask. You might know him if he told you to ask him that. Yeah, it definitely wasn't me. I got my uncle had a great pond, and he always was into bass fishing, and he wanted to get rid of these bass years ago, and I thought they were too pretty of mounts to just get rid of, so I took them, and I'm glad I did, because I got a nice little room here now for this podcast stuff. I change it up, so the weeks I have somebody that's all about fishing, I'll change the camera view around to where I got the bass behind me, and if it's talking about hunting and stuff like that, I'll change it to where the deer is on the other side. Over your time, how many tournaments have you won up at Clarksville?
That still evades me. I've been on the right path, and just evaded me at this point. I've won some club stuff. I haven't won anything big. I haven't won any like the committee tournaments or anything like that yet.
Yeah. Like club ones and stuff like that?
Yeah. I
got you. Well, hey, there's some really good fishermen even in those club tournaments. I'm telling you, I know of them. So.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely not like there's some kind of like I don't know, downgrade or something for like just club tournaments, because those can be a lot of good competition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. NPFL pro Dustin Williamson fishes in my club, so.
That's what I'm saying? Yeah. Exactly right. Do you have you ever gotten to fish with like Caleb and Tanner or any of them boys?
No, I hadn't gotten to fish with them yet. It's usually when I see them, they're working on my boat, installing something or rearranging something for me or fixing something. So
Yeah. So Brett Jacobson says, so cool they are starting to offer bass fishing scholarships in high school teams up north. Yeah, that's my New York buddy right there.
okay.
Yep, I had him on the podcast a while back. He's up in the New York area, so that's pretty cool that they got that starting up there because it's definitely a good, very popular thing about that. If you want to touch on that, like the high school bass fishing league stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch around here. Like there's some of these kids that run Georgia high school fishing, and then there's the kids that run the Bass Nation stuff. It's really competitive. I wish that we had fishing when I was in school, but
I was so glad you just said that and I didn't have to say it because from what I've gathered, I think we're close to the same age. And I was thinking the same exact thing. That was not in high school whenever I was in high school. Or
absolutely.
I would have 1,000% probably, even though I wasn't never big into bass fishing. I mean, I liked it and always loved it. I didn't love it like I'd like catfishing or deer hunting, my other little things. But I would have for sure probably joined and been in it. So I'm glad to see it becoming more of a thing all over too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And some of these kids are good.
Oh my gosh! Well, yeah, because they're starting out when they're very little, and then when you add in like getting to do it. Now I don't know all the ins and outs of this high school stuff. Like, are they doing it after school during school hours? Like, I really honestly don't know, but they're getting more practice in at some point.
Oh yeah.
Regardless. Let me see what these guys are saying. Let's see. Let me check the comments here. What's up, Ashley? Tell Brent don't be scared. Get out there and join the club and fish some tournaments. Ashley kicked some serious butt in the All American. Was pulling for her to win that one. What's the All American? What's he talking about?
The All American is the highest that you can go in the Phoenix Bass Fishing League.
Okay.
That's their end of the year. That's the highest you can go with them. That's from everybody all over the country, all of the BFLs. They take people from each they take the top 6. Well, they took the top 6 when I fished. The top 6 from each regional and invited them to fish the All American.
Mm-hmm.
So it really wasn't even that many. It was 40 or 50 boats from all over the country. And ended up finishing 7th. I was the only female in the entire field.
Where was it at?
It was on Lake Cherokee in Dandridge, Tennessee.
Okay. That's a really good finish, though. That's awesome.
I was very pleased. I had the W in my pocket, and day 3 just didn't go the way I needed it to go. I had somebody he's an excellent fisherman, and I was not even in the back of the boat for as far as he was concerned. So,
okay.
But that's part of it. That's part of the deal when you sign up to fish these tournaments as a co-angler. You got to be able to take it and roll with it. And I couldn't come back from it. I had the bites. I missed all my fish. I didn't fish clean. I didn't execute, and that ain't nobody's fault with my own.
And I guess like during a 4-day tournament, that one off day can really mess you up too.
That one off day can change the whole thing, or that one good day can change the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. Or the exact opposite. It's very true.
Yeah, because day 1 I had like 4 pounds, and I was in 19th, and then when I weighed in on day 2, gosh, now I can't remember. I had 11 something and went to first.
Yeah.
So.
Lake, my buddy Brett said Lake Ontario is full of some smallmouth. Come on up.
There's big ones up there too.
What's your favorite body of water you've ever fished?
It really depends. I love Russell. I absolutely love Lake Russell. I love Lake Russell because there's no people. There are no docks. There's no wakeboard boats. There's no jet skis. There's no nothing. You might see, unless there's a tournament, you might see 6 or 7 people all day. But it is a predominantly fishing lake. There's not people up there joyriding, and if there is, there might be 1 or 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy fishing up there. Like I said, it's quiet. I don't have to worry about nobody. I don't have to worry about getting run over or anything like that. It's not busy like Clark's Hill. And I love Clark's Hill. At least I can go somewhere and I can hide from them for the most part.
Yeah.
It's just getting out the dang water at the ramp. That's the fun part. But
How about Lake Oconee?
Oconee's all right. I like to fish dirty water, but that's a lot of dirty water.
So it predominantly stays muddy. I didn't even know that. I've only fished it one time.
Oconee's a pump back lake. So they pull water and then they pump it back in. That's why it's dirty all the time.
Okay.
And it's eat up with trees. It's got standing timber everywhere. But I fished it a couple times. So.
I mean, I went blind one time, never fished it before, and did really, really good going for catfish. So that made me think that, I mean, that I've had always heard that it's really good for catfish, and me going blind and doing really good, I was like, heck yeah, man, I enjoyed it. It was fun. And
I like to catch some catfish, go to Sinclair.
Say what now?
I said, you want to catch some catfish, go to Sinclair.
Sinclair, yeah, I heard that too. Yep, I have heard that too. Clark's Hill will make you a great fisherman or make you go play golf. That's what Lee said.
Absolutely will. 100%. I've thought about taking up like maybe competitive badminton or something, or maybe learn to play pickleball like all these other people.
Oh, especially on those bad days, huh?
Oh gosh.
What do you think about Lake Murray? Do you like Lake Murray? And the reason why I'm asking you that is you made me think about it when you were talking about all the boats and everything else, because that there is I would call it more of a pleasure lake. I mean, but just because all the restaurants and everything else. I mean, what would you say?
I like Murray, but I like Murray before it gets hot. Just like I enjoy Lanier. I like fishing Lanier, but before it gets hot.
Yeah.
Because Lanier is about 300 times worse than Murray, to me, in my opinion. But Lanier's set up the same. There's restaurants and all that stuff on the water, and there's just people everywhere. Yeah. After about 10:30, it's time for me to go home when it's hot.
I know. Oh man. So wanted to ask you too. We were talking about the front facing sonar the last go around too. What how did you say that you like to use it? You use it as I'm trying to remember your comment. You like to use it as a tool, like the every now and then type of thing, or like you're not just gonna you're not gonna stare at it for 6 hours or nothing like that, or, you know.
No.
Yeah.
I really use it. It's a tool. It's just like anything else. It'd be like me riding around with my side scan. It's the same concept. I'm just looking in front of me, and I use it. I can catch fish on it. I can look at them and throw at them, but you ain't gonna always make them bite. You can throw at that fish 300 times, and if he don't want to bite, he ain't gonna bite.
Yeah.
But I use mine usually to find stuff.
Like
brush
pile.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Brush, rock pile, stuff like that, or to see where the fish are setting up.
Like staging area or something.
Yeah.
I gotcha. That makes sense too. And the fun, especially I guess if you're fishing a new area too, lets you find new places that you can mark on your graph. I would imagine too.
Yeah.
Throw a minnow or a 6-inch draw for catfish on the hill.
Oh Lord, that's my daddy.
That's your daddy?
Mm-hmm. the catfish king.
Oh man, that's what I call myself too. Dang, we're both the catfish king.
Him and my boyfriend will destroy you with a forward-facing sonar catching catfish. I don't know how they do it. They like, oh look, there's a catfish, and they throw over there and they catch more catfish.
Oh, I believe they probably could with my bus. Now I've been without a boat for several years now. I'm definitely out of my game. So
them two.
It is what I.
God.
Say what?
I said them two. They kill me.
My
boyfriend can throw a minnow at him, like a forward-facing sonar minnow, and shake it and catch catfish. And my dad throws a big 6 cents draw glide bait and catches them. I don't.
Yeah, that's something else. That's like I've heard people always say you can catch them on soap, and like I still to this day just can't bring myself to try it. I just can't do it.
I use Zote soap.
Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Hard Outdoors says, how do y'all fish big, hard body swim baits?
I don't know. Tim, go to bed. He knows I don't throw no big glide baits. That's my daddy.
Oh, okay.
He's just giving me mess. Those are my friends aggravating you.
Oh, okay. I got you. So you just stick that you're just soft plastics then?
Not really. I enjoy fishing a jig. I love to throw topwater when it's topwater time.
Yeah.
Like topwater walking bait, a popper, buzz bait, something like that. I throw fluke. I do a little bit of everything, but I'm not super good with those big glide baits and stuff yet. I ain't quite figured that one out.
Now, you Carolina rigging, do you have a lot of success on that, or is that even a thing? Because I heard on like TV the other day them make a comment saying something along the lines of like, are they even doing that anymore? So I don't know. Is that a thing?
Absolutely. You catch a lot of fish on a Carolina rig.
Okay. I got you. That's what I always like to do whenever I would go bass fishing with that. Have you ever fished in one of those kayak leagues, or have you heard about them?
I know about them. I haven't fished in the kayak league. I've got a couple friends that do and stuff, and I've got kayaks, but I haven't done set the hook and turned that boat over. It fell out and lost all the stuff.
She's pretty good with the LSD jig. Do you like those LSD jigs?
I do. I like them a lot because I like to throw in the middle of whatever the heck it is I'm throwing at. There's brush pile, I'm going to throw in the middle of it. There's lay down, I'm going to throw in the middle of it. I mean, because you got to throw where they're at. You can't always just pitch around the edge. Sometimes they're not on the edge. Sometimes they're right in the middle of that big lay down. And I like those jigs, so they come through them pretty good.
And they're being picky, and they don't want to swim out to that outside edge, and they just want to stay where they're at.
Absolutely.
Maybe only swim a couple feet or something like that. So
absolutely.
That makes a lot of sense. The ball and chain will catch them.
Carolina rig. That's what
Carolina rig. That makes sense. I thought that's what he was talking about, but I wasn't sure. But yeah. But yeah, going back to that kayak league, the weatherman Riley Hill, he was telling me about those leagues and how fun they are. I don't know if you know him or not, but with News 12,
he's been fishing with me.
Yeah, I thought he did. Yeah, he was telling me about those leagues and how fun they are.
Yeah, he does a lot of kayak fishing.
Yeah, I went with him also one time, not this past March, but the March before, and it was a lot of fun. It was just it was interesting, the kayak I was in, to say the least. Caught on that old sea rig. Been a whole heap of fish caught on that old rig, on sea rig. Yep. What's your biggest bass to date?
I have caught one double digit in my life. I caught a 10-2 when I was about 12 years old on a poplar on a 5'5" Shimano Beastmaster spinning rod combo. I still have the rod.
Oh, wow.
It's still got the line on it from when I caught that fish. It's put up in my shop. Yeah, I caught a 10-2. I took my pictures, weighed her, and put her back.
Wow. How about that? That's really cool. You got the fish?
No, I didn't. I put her back.
I'm saying like you didn't like. I know you can. Can't you get like replicas made or something?
Yeah, you
or-
can get replicas and stuff. At this time, it didn't dawn on my little brain at that time.
I got you. I didn't, and I was going to say the same thing. I didn't even know of that until I got older in age myself too. Like I didn't even know that was the whole thing. You could do that.
Yeah.
So.
I wish I had known because I'd absolutely got it done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. How you put some whippings on some folks in that deal? Yeah, absolutely. That's a good question.
Um,
Your BFL career. Talk to us about that. That is a good question.
Let's see. I fished for 5 years. Well, 5 or 6. I can't remember. They all run together now. But I did 4 years as a co-angler, and then last year I actually ran my boat. I qualified for the regional last year, and for the first time running my boat, I've qualified for the regional the past 3 times as a co-angler. I've made regional every year but one. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was different. A little different being in all that traffic and all that stuff, but I enjoyed it and I felt like I learned stuff. And that's why I decided to do it as a co to begin with, is because there's something to learn. You're never going to know everything with bass fishing. Somebody's going to do something different. Somebody's going to look at something different. Somebody's going to teach you something if you take the time to absorb it. So, and that's why I did it. I enjoyed it. I've got 4 top 10s. That would be the All-American. I got a top 10 on Hartwell. I have a top 10 on Lake Norman. And I have a top 10 on Oconee.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it. I mean, it was fun. And it was just, they done started with all these rule changes and stuff. And I took this year off from BFL and I went to fish the ABA couples. So my friend could fish together. And we enjoy it.
I got you. Hey,
It's a fun little league.
Hold on 1 second, Ashley. Olivia, you okay? Okay, sorry, checking on my daughter real quick. She's been quiet, but I'm
you're
sorry.
Fine.
But oh yeah, I wanted to well, hold on. I was about to ask you something, but then let me see, check up on these comments real quick. I know if you catch a fish over 36 inches, it's at least 10 an inch. I caught a 45-pound striper and was gonna get it mounted until he told me the cost, and that was 15 years ago, and that was like 45 inches or so I didn't get it mounted. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. That sounds like my striper. I got one on the wall that was 19 pounds, nothing crazy, like no 45-pound one. So I can imagine, yeah, that sounds about right, though. That's crazy. Something I wanted to ask you while I got you on here, and I'm so glad because I forgot to actually write it down to, as like a little thing to ask you about. But I was wondering this watching one of the tournaments on TV recently. I think what made me think of it was one of the guys like caught a bass, and it was like a 6-pound. It was like a nice bass. It was a coal bass. One you're definitely putting in a live well, calling another one, and he literally caught it, throwed it in the live well, cranked up the boat, and hauled butt like right around the corner to the boat ramp, which made me think: have you ever personally yourself or heard of anybody catching a last minute fish like near the boat ramp? I'm talking about like, well, they got like 15. I don't know all the ins and outs and rules. I might not even know what I'm talking about. But like in the same cove as the boat ramp, or like, right around the corner, or any cool story like that you'd be able to share with everybody.
I've seen people do it all the time, especially at Clarksville, right there at Wildwood. I've seen
Uh-huh.
people go out there fishing the big bass tour. I had a buddy. He was right across from the ramp. You could see him, and he caught a 5 and cut a check. I mean, they're everywhere. And a lot of people like to fish around ramps and stuff like that because they're catching retreads where they've cut these fish loose. They don't go very far to begin with. It takes
Yeah.
them a little bit before they move.
Yeah. And
And
go
I've
find
caught some
one.
last minute fish too, like at the brickyard. I was horrible about that. We got to be at weigh-in at 10 o'clock, and here I am catching fish at 9:45. No, I got to get the boat on the trailer and get to the shack before they
Yeah.
close the scale.
Uh-huh. How's that night fishing? I have never done. I mean, no, I've only tried it a few times, but I've never done good trying to catch bass at nighttime. Like, how is that? And like, I hear you can do it. I hear it's fun. Like, talk to everybody about that.
We enjoy it. That's where I got my start tournament fishing, was the brickyards. Oh, my foot's asleep. Was the brickyards. That was the first tournament I ever fished. My dad called me because he used to fish. He fished every Friday religiously. If he was off work, he was at
Friday
brickyard
night.
tournament. On Friday
Yeah.
nights.
Yeah.
And he called me. He called me one Friday. He was like, "Hey, you want to go fishing?" I was like, "Okay." He's like, "I need a partner for tonight." I was like, "Okay." I was like, I'm just a pond fisherman, Daddy." I was like, "I don't really know all this stuff that you're doing." He said, "It's fine. Come on." So I got my one little spinning rod he handed me and tied me on the shaky head and a black Magnum finesse worm, and I went to whooping on everybody's butt. I caught 16 pounds by myself, and I had a 5'9" big fish, and we won the whole tournament. Second place, yeah, we had 16 and some change, I think, and second place had 9 pounds.
Dang. Night and day close from second place, huh?
Oh, yeah. And that was
Yeah.
all she wrote for me. I have tournament fished ever since.
I bet it was addicting after that. Like
Oh,
that's what I'm
absolutely.
talking. That's what I was talking to Lee about. I was like, I've never fished a tournament before, so I don't know how it is. But I have golfed in a bunch of golf tournaments, so I can I guess I can understand, like, there's adrenaline to everything that you do competitively. So I would love to definitely experience it one day. I told Lee I was going to try and get with him or somebody and some kind of tournament up there, but sometimes something ain't, too much on the line or anything, because I don't want to cost y'all or somebody, but I would like to go with somebody one day, but just to see what it's like. I bet I watched it on TV. I literally was just watching Jimmy Houston earlier. So it definitely seems like it's the adrenaline, a whole adrenaline rush the whole time.
Oh, it is. As soon as they get done playing that national anthem and you hear all 150 of those boats crank up at the same time, and everybody
Man.
start getting in line and they start calling numbers, it's fun.
I bet that is something.
A little
that's cool.
nerve-wracking, but it's fun.
That's cool to know that, though, about what I was talking about people catching them near the boat ramps. I was like, man, it's had to have happened before. I know it has. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I asked you. Robbie Mills says, Hammer, good luck in Opens next year. And then Charles Abbott said, hey, sis, one of the best on Clarks Hill. But heck yeah. So talk to everybody about the whole what you have been posting about trying to step into a bigger role in the bass fishing next year, and kind of needing some help with that.
Yeah, my goal for next year is to get sponsorships, find a couple local businesses. I love a mom and pop, and I love to support my businesses around where I'm from. I mean, these tackle shops, these stores, it's good to support these guys because they take care of me. If I call and need something, it'll be here tomorrow. I'll get it taken care of. And we're gonna try to dip our toe in the big pond and see how the Bassmaster Open goes. I'm gonna try to fish all 4 for this division, which we don't know yet where they're gonna be. They won't release a schedule till November. And we're gonna go out there and give it a go for us little regular old girls want to try it.
There you go. Okay. So, and you said you have to sign up before you know the schedule?
I don't have to sign. The schedule won't be released until November, but I believe you can sign up all the way up to the start of the first tournament. So once the schedule gets released, I'll probably go ahead and take care of everything and get everything lined up that I need to get lined up.
I got you. Okay. It's a big change when you put money in the clock on the line. Things get intense fast. I bet. Yeah, I can only imagine. Just like everything else, it probably costs all y'all bass fishermen that fish tournaments religiously a lot of money. Especially the ones that hit the roads and going all across the countries and staying in hotels, or not even hotels, but sometimes sleeping in the backs of their trucks and, roughing it.
I've slept in the backseat of my truck at a tournament before.
Yeah, so I know it's a lot.
It's fun though. I mean, it's you meet so many people. You meet so many great people. You meet people that end up being lifelong friends, and you end up traveling together, doing all this stuff together. I've met so many great people fishing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've met some turds too. But for the most part, everybody is super awesome, super welcoming, especially me, because usually there ain't but me. I'm the only girl. It's very rare that you maybe see two of us. 3 is ridiculous. But
yeah.
And for the most part, everybody treats me. I'm the little sister nobody wanted. They all treat me like family. So.
Well, that's the thing is like I would like to hope and imagine that the outdoor community, where people would have respect and not not act nefarious or cat calls or anything kind of crazy. Treat you just like they would treat you anybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Charles says she does so much for us veterans and the PBA community. Thank you for everything you've done.
A paralyzed veteran family.
Do what?
My paralyzed veteran family. We do a big tournament here on Clarks Hill for them in March. They travel from all over the country to come down here and fish.
The PBA? Okay. I've heard of that. That's in November, correct?
Well, it'll be March next year. We did it. We moved it from. We used to be October. We moved it to March. Yeah, we moved it to March because we were having such problems with the dang weather. So we swapped it to March.
I got you. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I've been a volunteer with them since 2021. I've been with those guys.
I got you.
That's a great group of guys. They really are. And them, like I said, those guys come from all over. We got people from Texas, Minnesota, New York, Florida, everywhere. They come from all over to fish this trail, and they all treat everybody like family. Super nice.
You and Charles, do y'all know the people with Battlefront Outdoors? I just had them on the podcast a few weeks ago.
Battlefront. Is that Ken? Ken Whitaker?
That sounds familiar. I think so.
I think that's who. He comes and helps me with PBA. He volunteers for PBA.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar. And my gosh, I'm having such a brain fart. I can see his face and everything else, and oh my gosh, I'll send you a message and give you the name of him in a little bit. I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of his name, but yeah, those are some good people though with Battlefront.
Oh yeah, super nice. They do a big hunt out there at Briar Creek Sports Club.
Yep. I think we talked about that during our podcast too, and they said they really enjoyed that. Talked about how much fun they had out there doing that. But heck yeah. So yeah, what's your plans for? You said that that starts at the end of this year. So you're trying to like save up money, raise money up for all that.
Yep. I'm trying to. I imagine the first tournament will be January, February, somewhere in Florida or Seminole, something like that. It'll be somewhere down south.
Because of the time of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
So we're trying to get all those train wheels rolling and get everything together. Hopefully here in the next few weeks, I'll be making some sponsorship announcements, and we'll do a little bit of sharing. I got a lot of people who got on board with me and are supporting me, and I couldn't do this without them. You can't do this without a good support group. And these guys, they take care of me. They do. I mean, like I said, I'm everybody's little sister, and
Yeah.
they do a great job with me. I mean, it's the little people like that make a difference doing this.
Absolutely.
To me, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about supporting your local community first and foremost. And most everybody in the outdoor community, for the most part, is all good people too. We all look out for each other. That's what I love about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I know. I'll be pulling for you hard myself too.
Yeah.
Let's I was wanting to ask you. Oh yeah, I got this put on here too. Before we move on, I was going to ask you. So, have you been on this urchin craze or what? Have you tried them? Do you like
Lord.
those?
I have tried, and I look like a goober up there trying to do it. I tried. I'm looking at them. I throw at them. I get them to chase it, and they're like, "No, I'm just kidding." My dad and my boyfriend can get up there, throw at the same fish, and catch them. I'm like, "What? Get out! Y'all both getting on the bank. I'm leaving y'all here."
Well, dang, what's he doing so different than
I
you
have
were
no
doing?
idea. I don't know. He's holding his mouth right or something. I have no idea. Them two kill
My
me with that thing.
my daughter asked what that was, what that meant the other day. I didn't have a good answer for that. Do you?
What?
Holding your mouth right?
Oh, no. I have no answer for that. That's just what I've been told as a child.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
can
saying.
remember
That's what I
standing
told
there
her
and I'm
too.
like trying to make
I said,
goofy faces and stuff, trying to figure it out. I'm like, this is not working. Y'all lied to me.
no. I said, baby girl. I said that's just what my daddy always said. We ain't holding our
Mm-hmm.
mouth right or something. So Charles said no one works harder than Ashley does, and no one deserves it more than her. She has put in the time and work, and her dedication is the difference. I can't wait to see her raise the trophy next year.
Oh, Lord. Charlie, you're getting ahead of yourself, buddy. You're getting ahead of yourself.
He's getting deep, man. I like it. I've heard of him before. I can't remember how. I don't know how I know him, but I've heard of his name. You got to listen to the fish too, is what Lee said.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm not listening. Yeah, doink doink. That's what my daddy does with that thing and catches fish. I have no idea. I don't know.
What? What do you say? What'd you say? The doink doink thing? We talking about what we were talking about?
That's what he does. Yeah, the urchin. He throws it out there and goes doink doink with it. And I don't know. I've tried doink doinking. It does not work for me.
Doink doink does not work for you. Gotcha.
No.
Well, oh, I know what I want to ask you too. Have you how's your fishing on the river? Do you like fishing the river?
I do. I actually enjoy fishing the Savannah River. Caught some good fish in there. I hadn't fished down there in quite some time. I need to get back down there. My boyfriend's been after me to take him up there and go smallmouth fishing, and we just hadn't done it yet. I need to get him up there now, though.
Yeah, especially this time of year when it's real hot. Those rapids and all that area, they ought to be slam packed full of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ought to be some fun fishing. I'd like to do that too. That's what me and Riley Hill was talking about doing next time me and him get together and get to go. Doing that. I've got to catch smallmouth one time in Lake Mead whenever I was able to go out there and fish. That was some really fun fishing, man. They were actually on the beds when we went.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were sight fishing smallmouth for the most part, and that was some fun stuff. And that lake out there is just like you can see in 40 foot of water, you can see your lure down there on the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
it's so crystal clear, it's so crazy.
Yeah. I've caught some in the river where else have I caught smallmouth? I caught some at Pickwick. I caught them at Lake Cherokee in Tennessee too.
Okay.
So,
They fight.
oh yeah, they pull like a ton of bricks.
Yes, they do. Have you ever got to fish out west?
I have not.
Okay. That was just by chance. I had a friend of mine that lived out there about 20 minutes from Lake Mead at the time, and he was doing real good out that way and doing tournaments and stuff. And I wanted to go see him, and we fished pretty much. I went to Vegas pretty much to fish for 6 days.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some fun stuff though. You're a redneck when you go to Vegas. Instead of going to party, you go to fish for 6 days.
Go fishing. Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah. Any upcoming tournaments on the hill?
I actually have club Sunday, so we'll be out there Sunday for club, and then what else do I got? I got something, but I can't think of what it is now. It has left my mind. I can't
Ask
think
her
of it.
about Bobby Mulligan.
Oh my God, Charlie, leave Bobby Mulligan out of this.
Who is Bobby Mulligan?
Okay, so my dad loves Ben Milliken. My dad loves Ben Milliken. If it's Ben Milliken, we got to have it. Ben Milliken.
I don't know who that is.
He fished the Elite Series for maybe 2 years. He
Okay.
did it all on his own, no sponsors, no nothing. He won Bass Opens, qualified, and went to Elite Series. He is a giant catcher. He catches big ones, and he's throwing these big, crazy glide baits and swim baits and all kind of crazy stuff. My dad had one of his swim baits tied on, and me and Charlie and my boyfriend went fishing, and I was throwing it. And they were laughing at me. They was like, "You don't even look like Ben Milliken." I was like, "I'm not trying to look like Ben Milliken." Charles was like, "You look like Bobby Mulligan." And so I've been Bobby Mulligan for I don't know how long. They're so mean to me. They're so mean to me.
My question is, did you catch anything on that big bait though?
No, they was knocking the tar out of it, but I couldn't get them to eat it. I think they was just picking my tail. I was throwing one of his big hangover swim baits. They was knocking the tar out of it, but I couldn't get the hook in them.
Oh man!
I'd throw it out there, and you'd watch them on forward facing sonar. They'd just be 5, 6, 7 of them swimming with it. And I couldn't get them to eat it.
Dang. Mike Moyer, if I said that right, sorry if I didn't, said, "I've known Ashley for years, and I'm glad to see her doing something she loves to do. Keep on going, Ashley."
Thank you, Mike.
It's awesome to see all the support for you. That's been good. That's been good to see so far. See, everybody just loves you. They giving you a hard time. Some of them are, but they just they do it out of love. Is what it seems like.
I know. If they're giving me a hard time, they're giving somebody else a rest.
That's exactly right. That's a good way to look at it. But heck yeah. Who could before we get off of here, what kind of shout outs do you want to give to anybody out there that's kind of helped you maybe along the way or helping you now or whatever?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My parents, my mom and my dad, they've traveled all over with me. They help me with all this stuff. They support me, and they constantly push me to do better. Like I said, I fish with my dad 2 or 3 days a week. That's my normal tournament partner. That's who I spend majority of my time in a boat with him. And like I said, my mom, she travels. If I've got a big tournament out of town or something, she travels up there. We get a house. She stays with me, all that stuff. They've always been real positive, and they always support whatever crazy idea I come up with.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, let's go. Lee with Shift Worker Lures. When he came out with his jig, he was like, "Hey, I got some jigs." I was like, okay. And I've been getting jigs from him. He's helped me out. He's one of my really good sponsors too. He takes care of me. He makes some of the best jigs around. And people have seen me throw them in tournaments and stuff, and they're like, "Where'd you get those?" And so I can end up giving people packages or giving people a jig, and it's just, and I've had a lot of people call and order stuff from him just from them seeing me catch them with it, or me give them a package or show them the design or something like that.
That's what
He's
it's
helped me
all
out a
about.
lot, so
Yeah.
yeah. And then the Haddon Outdoors, Mr. DJ and Miss Dana, they're amazing. They help me out. They deal with all my crazy requests and last minute wants and needs. And do you got this? Can you get that? Can I have it tomorrow? They're super supportive, and they're really, really supportive of women fishing. They take care of me and my friend Lori. They help us out a lot. And I mean, everybody right here in the community, DJ's just one of the nicest people you ever meet. I mean, super smart guy, super great businessman. And he's just all around a nice guy. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him get mad in my entire life. But they do a great job. They're in a great location. They take care of all of us fishermen. They've helped me out a lot. Yeah, I had to go get some of the candy from him, the ones that everybody wants right now. That chartreuse herring fluke. He's got a whole bunch of them in stock.
Yep, I heard about that. I know, and you know what's funny about that is what little bit I do know about bass fishing is I know how awesome that package of that package is in your hand. Oh my God!
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, that's what I used to always catch them on.
Mm-hmm. Everybody loves throw fluke, but
Yep.
who else? Number one was my first sponsor. Number one tackle, Dustin and Mr. Dean and Mama. My first sponsors 7 years ago. I went and aggravated them every day. Every day. Hey, y'all need to come on, let's partner up. And finally Mr. Dean was like, Ashley, if you don't leave me alone. I was like, come on, Mr. Dean. He's like, fine. And I've been with them ever since. They make all my hats. They do a phenomenal job. Dustin can make any custom, just about anything you could think of on a hat. He's great at designing stuff. I get tackle from them too. They're another one that I can, if I can't get it at Haddon's, I'm like, hey, Dustin, can you get this? He's like, yeah, sure. Be here tomorrow. Yeah. At the drop of a hat, I call and get stuff. They've taken excellent care of me from day one. They were the first people to ever believe in me. And all I was doing was pond fishing. And I was winning pond fishing tournaments. And like, okay, well, it's just one step in the right direction. You get started at the bottom, and the only way you can go is up. And that's the way it's been with them. And then my fish her family, she makes all my jerseys. She makes my weigh bags. Miss Trisha's amazing. Anything you could think of to put on a jersey, any pattern, whatever color shirt you wanted, she does a great job. Let's see who else I deal with. My buddy Benji Winkler with Trickster Custom Baits. He's up in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. His baits came in super big handy at my out of town tournament on Lanier. I caught the mess out of him on it. He makes a tamale worm, looks like a Cinco style worm, and they're great. They work good. Spots love them. I caught the mess out of some big old fat spots on them. And then my buddy Lathan, Boykin Baits. He's out of Statesboro. Him and his he's been out of the game for a minute because he's been real sick. I love him to death. He was my travel partner for a long time in BFLs. I took him everywhere with me. He just got a new kidney, so he's on the mend, and he actually got the go-to to go fishing with me this weekend. So I'm going to take him out Saturday. It'll be the first time back in a boat in quite some time. So hopefully we can find some and get him on some decent ones.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. He hadn't been fishing in so long. He is so excited. I'm so excited to take him. Like I said, he's been with me for a long time. That's been my travel partner since I started BFLs.
Yeah.
We've been all over the freaking place together. So, but, yeah, I mean, there's so many little people too that just everybody, it's one big family. Everybody wants to help everybody. Everybody wants everybody to do good. Charlie's going Uh, he's going to be one of my sponsors next year for the Bassmaster Opens. He owns a mobile marine wash. It's Blue Line Mobile Detail. Comes to your house, washes your boat for you. He does an excellent job. He's very affordable. And like I say, he travels to you, and he does a great job. So
That's awesome. Okay. I know.
So we got a few, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be making some big announcements here.
Good.
Got a couple interviews set up next week with some important people. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll have some good news for everybody and a little bit of excitement to share.
Good deal. Good deal. I might have to get you a little sticker, even if it's just like this big, to go on like your vehicle or something.
Oh yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll put it on the truck.
I know that's right. But no, all seriousness though, I wish you the best and and everything you got coming your way. And I'm happy that you got all this local support. I'm glad to see everybody kind of coming together to kind of help spread the word, help you out, whatever anybody can do. I'm sure any kind of little kind gesture goes a long way. So.
Oh yeah. Even if it's just a share for one of my posts or a comment or something like that, it's the little things that I appreciate. I mean, it's the thought that counts to me.
Absolutely. Well, it's been good talking to you, Ashley. I could talk for a while longer, but I got to get off here and go help out my better half. So I will.
Yeah, I got to go to work in the morning. So.
Yeah. So we'll just take care, and it was great talking with you, and hopefully everybody enjoyed this and got to know you a little bit better, and good luck going forward.
I appreciate it. After we get one of these opens under our belt, we can come back and chit chat again.
I know that's right. That's exactly right. Hold on, let me see what somebody said real quick. It says we need to teach Ashley how to score her buck. My friend, the soldier.
Oh Lord. He's little bitty. I don't think you want to score him. He's cute though. These lake deer, they ain't big like everybody else's deer. They're little guys.
Yeah, you might find one here and there that might be an abnormality or whatever, but no, yeah, you're right. And you're welcome, Charles. I'm glad to have her on, man. She seems like a very nice person, and yeah, we definitely, whatever I can do too to ever help you out. Even if I can't do nothing much more than something like this or helping out like this, help getting the word out about something, I'm here for you. And definitely to try and get the women in outdoors more. I'm always about doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
I made a post a while back myself about trying to get a few of y'all to sign up to become a Buckmaster scorer with me, because we got a class coming up in July. And so I was wanting some women scorers to get in the class with me, because I just thought that, hey, that'd be a good thing. I think for the area, there's zero scorers in anywhere, even nowhere near around us. I think there's zero in Carolina. There's only one in Georgia. Yeah. So anyway, I know I just went on a little rant about that, but yeah, if you know anybody that would like to take that class, let me know.
Okay, absolutely. I got somebody in mind already, and I'm fixing to go tell them about it as soon as we get done.
Yeah, I've been posting. It's on my page. If you just scroll back probably a few days, it's on my page. You'll see something about it.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yep. All right. Well, it was good talking to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to everybody, and y'all can laugh at me a little bit.
No. It's all good. And well, take care and good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, so I'll wrap it up again this week. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm gonna try and get somebody else on for next week. And like I said, if you didn't catch it earlier and catching it now, Throne Bamboo, click on the link. Go check them guys out. If you buy using my link, it helps me out too. Scout Tech cameras. If you buy one camera, you get two. Get two cameras for free. I don't know if you've heard of any deals like that going on, but it's insanity. So go check out them guys over at Scout Tech and use CSRA 10 at checkout when you buy a camera. You need to go do that though. It's only for the month of June. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all guys again next week. Y'all take care.